Hey guys, in this video I'll be showing you the difference between groups and hierarchies, how to use them and how to create them. So before we create groups and hierarchies, we need to understand what each of these mean. So groups, basically what it does, it groups your fields in your columns. So let's say we have this subcategory field. Let's bring it into rows, and we see that we have all of these different fields inside the subcategory. So we have accessories, appliances, art, binders, and so on. So what grouping does, it groups these different fields together. So let's say envelopes, fasteners, and furnishing and labels really just mean supplies, and supplies. All of these just mean supplies. So we can group them. In order to create grouping on this data, you would right click on here or click on group, or you can also go to the field itself right here at the data pane. Since we're working with subcategory, you would right click on subcategory, go to create, and create group. And from here you can manually select each of these different fields that you want to group. So we want to group envelopes, fasteners, furnishings, and supplies. In order to multi-select, you can press Control and then make the selection. Once you have made the selection, you can click on Group button right here, and it's going to group all of these items into one. And you can assign it a name, supplies. Let's put a star next to it so we can identify this group. And once you click on apply, Tableau is going to create another field called group. And if we were to bring this into our view, we're going to see that all of these have been now merged into one group. So all of these are supplies. Seems like we missed labels. So in order to add labels, you just right click on subcategory, go to group, go to create, go to group, and the labels, it's right here. We're gonna right click on it, let's see. Okay, so the field is group 1. We selected the wrong field, so we right click on here, create, edit group, and we're gonna see supplies. We're gonna drag labels onto supplies, press apply, drag this a little bit forward, and then you see it has now been grouped under supplies. Alright, so the next topic is hierarchies. So basically what a hierarchy does, it lets you create a drill down functionality. Hierarchies, an example of an hierarchy would be, let's say we have these different states. So we have postal code, country, city, and state. Let's bring this into our view, and let's also bring in sales. Okay, as you can see, we have all of these different columns on our worksheet. If we want to create a drill down functionality, so user can see the data at a high level and has the ability to drill down further, what we would need to do is we can go to the data pane over here on the left, select city, right click on it, go to create, and we'll go down to hierarchy and click on create hierarchy. So once we get here, we'll assign it a name, geographic hierarchy. Click on OK. and we're gonna see it right here. So this is a geographic hierarchy. So all we will need to do now is to multi-select each of these different fields and drag it over here, and then we can also arrange this to be country first, postal code second, state second, city third, postal code being the end. So now we can use this option to remove our existing view, and now we can drag in our geographic field, and we can drag in sales. So overall the sales is about $1 million. From here the user can click on the plus sign and drill down and see what the sales were at the state level, at the city level, down to postal code. So this is how you create groups and hierarchies in Tableau using the data pane. Once you're at this level, go ahead and click on save, and let's move on to the next lecture.